Well, welcome. Really excited to be here today with Anna Gheyssen. Anna is a current student in our Master of Psychotherapy and Spirituality program. Anna began her program in 2017 and is graduating this year. Yay! 2020 grad of our program. So Anna, it's really great to be meeting with you here online in this virtual remote way. To be doing this this video, just to get to know you a bit and to hear about your experience at the college. So welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. It's a great opportunity. Yeah.
So let's start with just a nice, easy question. Why don't you tell us what attracted you to St. Stephen's? How did you end up here, and yeah, what brought you here in the first place?
Yeah, it's actually a pretty simple answer in some ways. It was when I heard the title of the program, a Master of Psychotherapy and Spirituality. I was immediately interested because I couldn't imagine studying like human psychology and behavior and all of these wonderful things that are part of a psychotherapy degree without interweaving the exploration of spirituality.
Right.
Like I had literally had the question, like, how could you do them separately? That's sort of how I approach life, my own life, and looking and experiencing with others. So that was just the title of it. And so when I saw that that's what it was, interweaving spirituality into the study of how to practice psychotherapy, that was enough for me. It's like, yes, let's go for the adventure.
Anna, what have you found unique about your studies at St. Steve's? Like what experience here? What experience did you have here that you don't think you would have had elsewhere, or what makes studying at St. Steve's so unique?
Mm-hmm. I think that there's a lot of times when the chance to have a class that starts with a meditation or a spiritual reflection, those opportunities really gave me an idea of how I might seamlessly weave in spiritual practice as self-care practice into my professional life. By giving an example of it in an academic setting, it's like, okay, yes, we're here to be intellectual. Yes, we're here to learn, but we're also here to explore our spirituality, to explore our individuality and our creativity and our uniqueness as individuals entering this field. So yeah, I found that was one of the things that's made St. Stephen's unique.
Well, you've kind of gotten at the next question, but I'll ask it anyway because maybe it goes in a different direction. But how has your work at the college helped you to grow or develop? And that could be in any way: personally, intellectually, professionally, spiritually.
In every course in the Master of Psychotherapy and Spirituality program, we're asked to consider our personal and spiritual lens on the subject at hand, whether it was basic psychotherapy skills or developmental psychology. We were asked to do that. So in other words, I felt like we were really encouraged to make the academic journey with our whole selves, bringing our whole life experience to bear on the consideration of each topic. So this, for me personally, this really helped me sort out the way that I'll approach my counseling specialization, which is end of life and grief and bereavement. So it really helped me, go from an interest in the subject before I started the program to feeling like I have an understanding that really encompasses the intellectual as well as the spiritual, and the personal passion that I feel for the subject is on a much stronger foundation of professionality than I think I otherwise would have had. Yeah.
That's incredible. So all those things sort of interweave with one another. It's like kind of a rich fabric.
That's been my experience. Yeah.
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 As you know, Anna, we really try at the college to foster a diverse learning community. Our vision at St. Stephen's is for people of all faith traditions and worldviews coming together to study and to learn with one another and alongside of one another. We strive for this, and we are, the way I talk about it, we are continuing to mature into this diversity identity, this diverse identity. I'm wondering, from your experience, how has this diversity enhanced your experience at the college?
Personally, it's been in the practical expression of inclusion and acceptance. So I'm Catholic, but I'm also a practitioner of yoga and a student of yoga philosophy. So I consider myself interspiritual, and this has been reflected in every paper I've written, every class presentation, even like every conversation with my classmates and my professors. So it's as something that's a core component of my spiritual approach to psychotherapy, but also my own personal life. I've always been at ease in exploring this at St. Stephen's, and students and faculty have been open to it. So I think just the opportunity to freely explore what it means to be someone who is drawing deeply from the well of more than one tradition, I felt really welcome to do that at St. Stephen's, to just go for it, just explore it in papers and talk about it with people. And so yeah, I think that was one of the ways that diversity has been present in my personal journey.
Right.
And then it's always been so much fun just to talk to people at lunch. There's so many different kinds of people at St. Stephen's that you'll always end up learning something because people are coming from a really different perspective.
Yeah. Sorry, you said talking at lunch. Was it around?
Yes.
Was it around this table?
Oh yes, around that table. Right there. Aww.
This is the thing about Zoom. We can zoom into anywhere in the college here.
Oh my gosh. How fun.
Okay, one last question for you, Anna, and I really appreciate so much your time and just the great engagement you've given us here. We're living in an interesting moment in our world here. There have always been real and tangible needs in our world. I think they are punctuated all the more in these days that we're living in. I wonder, how has your education at St. Steve's, or how is your education at St. Steve's equipping you to engage in these tangible needs, to engage in the real work that needs to be done in our world today?
Yeah. When I was thinking about this question, I realized that I could only answer for myself and in my area of specialization. So in my specialization, which is end-of-life concerns and grief and bereavement, there are many possible angles for considering how one's mental health is affected by the anticipation of loss or the experience of loss, all kinds of loss. And questions about religion, spirituality, about God and spirit and the meaning of life, they come up really regularly. So rather than having a general competency to work with clients when they want to explore these themes, I feel I've received a robust education with a variety of competencies to confidently navigate these areas of concern. And not many psychotherapists or counseling therapists can claim such well-developed spiritual and religious competencies. So that's something that I really believe that these are increasingly important, because so many people feel so disconnected, so lonely, so isolated, so depressed, so anxious on a daily basis. And for many of them, having the freedom to explore the highs and the lows of their existential questioning, to be able to have the freedom to explore those with their counselor, I think is an incredible gift and something that's unique to St. Stephen's. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, Anna, thank you so much. we're really excited that you're graduating this year,
I'm
and
very excited too.
it's going to be a different convocation this year than normal.
Yeah.
And we all feel that loss of being together, but
Mm-hmm.
we are nonetheless, we celebrate with you, and we're incredibly excited for you and your accomplishments. And
Thank you.
yeah, we really look forward to seeing where you go from here, because it's always exciting.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, thanks very much. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Fred.